Hi, welcome back to Tao Twang. I'm Dave. So, as you can see, I have no guitar in my hand today. This is going to be a real quick check in. It's only the second time I've ever addressed this YouTube community um, without a guitar, without doing a lesson, right? The first time was back in early this year, I guess in January sometime, when I decided to start offering online lessons, and I put out a similar video uh, announcing that. And man, what a great experience that has been. I've done a lot of teaching over the years. I hadn't done that much online though, and I was kind of, I don't know, anxious or curious about what that would be like. It's just been brilliant. We've been able to overcome any kind of technical issue. Got people all over the world um, participating in that, and it's just really amazing. It's just been a wonderful way for me to stay connected with music, um, my own kind of sense of mission about music and improvisation, and just meeting cool people literally all over the world. I think I've worked uh, in the past 6 months. I've worked with people from Australia, New Zealand, the UK, Canada. I'm sure I've forgotten something. Italy. It's just been great. So part of the reason I'm doing another announcement is that I've just got a couple things that I really want you to know about. Okay, and first of all, thank you for every kind of participation in this channel. Comments, just watching the videos. The most important thing to me is that everybody from time to time finds something that really makes them happy. That really is like, you know what? I love this, and you just get to spend the afternoon playing something cool that seems different to you, or it's a new way of seeing it or something, right? That's what the twang's all about, and that's what makes all this worthwhile. um, but the expressed gratitude that I've received from you has just been something that I just never even imagined. Really, it's just really cool. Thank you so much. um, I have to have a cheat sheet just to do this, even though we're not doing a lesson. The reason is because I tell myself every week something like this happens. Oh, I need to make an announcement about this. I need to talk more about inviting people to, Patreon or to the Facebook thing or something. And I'm so into the guitar thing. I just space out on it. Then I go back and I edit the video, and I'm like, I didn't say anything that I was supposed to, you know. And some of the people that know me well that I communicated with, like, dude, what are you doing? You got to, be a little more, savvy about these things or whatever, right? So, really quick, we've got a few things going on along with the YouTube channel. And the first one I want to mention, because this is relatively new, is the Patreon site. So it's Patreon. There's the address for it right there, and all of these links will be in the description of this video as well. Um, it's we have one tier over there right now. It's $5 a month. Um, we're working on what some other tiers would look like if that and please, um, you know if you have ideas or you've been watching other channels and Patreon sites and stuff, and here's what I like about this one, and this would be cool, and you could do it like this. By all means, please share those ideas. We've got a couple people that have a lot more experience with all of this than I do, that are consumers. They're not creators. They're people that I work with privately, but with lessons, um, that have helped me out a lot and really helped us get this whole thing going. My wife and I. My wife has done most of the work on this also. So, um, with that $5 commitment, we have one ad-free lesson on there a week. Okay, so it's $5 a month, but there's one lesson per week, and it's the same format that you see on YouTube here. Um, there's a demonstration, then there's the lesson portion, And then one of the things that I do differently there, and sometimes I do it on YouTube too, is I'll make a longer backing track, for example, and put that as a separate video, on Patreon, stuff like that. Just so that you're getting something that's sort of exclusive, right? Um, but it fits in with the things that we do on the YouTube channel in terms of the topics and so forth, right? And if you enjoy Tao of Twang and have for some time on YouTube, it's just a way to get more of that content and uh, support us for the maybe some of the if you place value on the videos that you've already seen and used, over the last couple of years, and the new ones as well. It's just a way to kind of like help fund our family business. We really appreciate it. The other one that I want to mention, a couple more things real quick, is this open mic um, Facebook page. Okay. And the idea there is I put backing tracks up. You can put whatever you want, you can post whatever you want on there. It's a closed group. um, I think the only guidelines, you can read the guidelines, were, besides just kind of like, being supportive and so forth, obviously, were to limit them to, around 2 minutes or something. And we've had some great stuff shared on there. And it's just really uh, a place. It's a private group. You have to join it, right? The public can't see it. Okay. So you submit your your join or whatever, and we'll get right on that. Like every day we add people to it. Um, and then you're able to post whatever you want. You can use the backing tracks that we put up on there, which are usually the ones that come from lessons from this channel or from Patreon. Or you can just make your own loop. We've had a couple people record their own loop and play over it. Sometimes folks are talking about the skills that they learned on Tao of Twang and kind of, uh, 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 discussing that. Sometimes we're talking about guitar tone, or somebody found a cool way to set up their recording, just anything that's relevant to it. And if you've never had a chance to publish something, to share it with other people and put it online, and maybe you didn't want to put it on your own a personal page or something, for whatever reason, it's a space that's just for us to get in there and support each other and have fun. So there's the address for that on the screen, also in the description section of this video. We are also working on a new site that will just be its own URL, Tao of Twang. Okay. And this is very early. There's a version of it that's up now, and there's some videos and some backing tracks and some biographical stuff on there, but we're still kind of putting that together, what that's really going to look like and how that's going to become a hub to kind of connect all of these things. Okay. But if you want to check that out, it's up. And then one last thing, if you have enjoyed our content and you do want to provide some sort of financial support or gift, but you don't really want to deal with Patreon, or that's just not your thing, or it doesn't serve you that well, you can make one-time donations at this Square account. Okay. And again, there's the address for that. And that link will be in the description as well. And then finally, private lessons. If you like this method and you like these videos and you just like kind of the philosophy of it and stuff, check it out. Just get my email from the link there. And I put all this info, most of it, into all of the video descriptions, by the way. And, contact me. Maybe you just want to check it out once or twice. Maybe you just want to do a few sessions and then go off and kind of, plateau and do your own thing, whatever. That, I think that's a good plan, actually. Or you want to do every other week, once a week. I've had people that are adjusting that. Start off, every week. It's like, hey, it's summertime. The kids are out of school. I'm going to be pretty busy. Let's do every other week, whatever. It's very flexible. Okay. Had other folks that have just been like, I just need some inspiration. Let's just do like two or three, and then they just kind of are like, all right, I'm pumped now. I'm just gonna, I'll call you, next year or whatever. Right? It's all good. Um, I think that's it. I think that covers it. This video is a little bit longer than I meant for it to be today, but why not? Every couple times a year or something, we just check in, and gives me a chance to really um, give you a more thoughtful thanks for all of the support. I just can't even describe to you how much fun this is and how much it means to me and my wife to be able to do this with you all and make it our income and how we spend our time, our way of life. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon.